Well, hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of IGTV with me. Me is Roger Kaiserling, and my company is Key Web Co. To find IGTV with me on Instagram or anywhere, just type in Key Web Co. Keywebco, Key Web Company. I'm not really doing an official show today, but this is show 24. This is more of a preparatory announcement. This is going to be a short video today. I am a publisher. I have medium.com/ecomtips. It's called Ecom Tips Publication. You can find that on Medium. You can also find those articles at What's Up, that's a Z, not a T, whatsuptoday.com, whatsuptoday.com. Those are where you can find most of my articles. I have other places, but those are the primary. The reason I'm popping in here, and I'm not really doing my normal show today, I actually have a blog that I wrote I was going to talk about and all kinds of stuff, but I have something that kind of trumps my personal business a little bit. As a publication, I publish for a few other people. I have a musician, his name is Tom Blair, Blair Out Loud, you can look that up. Happeno is a platform, happeno.com, happeno.com. There's also other writers that write for me. Linda and Jody also write, not for me, with me. I don't like to use for. That's not the right term. I don't pay them. They don't work for me. They add to what we do. It's my paper, but nobody owns anything. Everyone is equal there. I just want to make that clear. I'm not like most publications, and I don't have a lot of writers on purpose. I have hundreds of people that have asked, and I've turned them all down. I just want a handful of people that people know or want to know, and that's what's in my publication, but I'm getting off topic. This is for a big announcement that is not actually announced yet. I mentioned happeno.com, happeno.com. That is a platform that I love. It is one of the only community-to-community platforms that exist. eBay used to be that, but it is no longer that. And they don't screw you. They don't charge you anything to list. You can list all you want. They don't charge you for a store. You shouldn't be paying for those things anyway. And when you do sell something, they only charge you 3%. I mean, you're not going to get a better deal than that. Plus, they're offering a lot. They have 30 pictures in there. YouTube is built directly into the platform. No heavy HTML. It's built directly into the platform. Now, this is what this is why I'm not doing my normal show and I'm talking about Happeno today. Unofficially, because I have not published anything yet. They have not given me an article yet. They wrote me and told me that they would be publishing this week with their announcement about the updates. Basically, what that means is sometime this week, I'm hoping today, tomorrow, who knows when it'll be. Sometime this week, they're going to announce the upgrade they did to the platform, which is important. This upgrade, which isn't out yet, any day now, could be today, it might be out, and I just haven't got the official notice. I mean, it's that close. They are actually going to announce the release of this new update with my publication, which they're doing me a big solid for that. They could go to any publisher would grab it up, but they're going to let me release the information first in my little tiny publication. I have thousands of readers, but still, that's tiny. They're going to let me have the information first and officially release it in a publication. Now, that doesn't mean that's going to be the only place it's at, but I will be the publication that it's officially released at. I'm sure you'll see blogs about it all over the place, but just being able to, you know, them picking my little company, because I've supported them. You know, I saw what they were offering. I saw the value in it, and I contacted them. I said, look here, what you're offering is what everybody is going to need. People have thousands of listings on eBay that no longer get SEO. That doesn't mean that they're bad, eBay. That just means that you have a bunch of products that are only going to be sold to buy box stores and stuff. So just bite the bullet and move them off there. Because if you have more than 1,000 listings, like my store size is 1,000 listings. Out of 1,400 listings, I need to end 400 already. But out of 1,400 listings, I have 100 that will come up every time someone searches for it. And you know what? I'll tell you this, that's a very high number. I'm a pro. I have maybe another 200 to 300 that will have a chance of coming up in search. And guess what? That's a very high number too. But I've got 1,400 listings. I am paying extra for 400. Well, unless every listing I have on eBay comes up in eBay search, I'm wasting my money. I'm paying for things that aren't happening. So Hapino offers you a place to stick those items where it's not costing you any money, and if you sell them, you make more money in the first place. Now, I'm not telling you that take all of your items from eBay and put them in Hapino and some magic fairy is going to pop you in the head and all of a sudden you're going to have lots of sales. No. Hapino is a small platform taking off. It's going to boom. It's going to do very well. But there's not enough people searching on it yet for their search engine to make you a living. You're going to have to funnel traffic there for a while. You're funneling traffic to your eBay store. If you're making any sales and it didn't come up in SEO, which chances are that's the case, then you're already funneling sales through sharing them on social media and whatnot to your eBay. But you're paying 9% plus store fees, plus if they feel like screwing you, they're going to charge you another 4% if you had anyone complain about the item. So you're getting screwed. Because chances are it didn't come up in eBay search. Chances are you had a social media post that someone clicked and went to your store and bought it. So you're paying eBay for nothing. You're the one who got that traffic. So Hapino gives you an opportunity to take the items that you don't want to just get rid of because you've invested money in. You can stick those items, that's my employee. You can stick those items in Hapino for free until they sell, and then you only pay 3%. So do that with the items that you are in competition with. If you go look at eBay and you're selling a toothbrush, and there's 100 people selling that toothbrush, are you the best matrix of all 100? Because if you're not showing in search. Now get that in your head. Once you figure that out, you'll realize, oh, well, I need to wait to list these things on eBay until the box stores have sold out or moved on to a new product. And the people that remain have either given up in frustration or reduced their price so much I can buy them out. But whatever you need to do, you have got to be the only one selling it, or cut it out. That's the dogs in the back. You've either got to be the only one selling it or the best matrix of the ones selling it. If you're competing against 100 people and some of them are box stores in China, you are not the best matrix. I just call it out to you, even if you do offer all the bells and whistles. If you don't offer free returns, you're not the best matrix, no matter what they tell you. Your ratings are based on what you offer. If you don't offer something they tell you to offer, you're not the best matrix. You're not going to show in search. You can still sell the item, but you're going to be funneling the traffic to sell it anyway. So why pay them for that? So Hapino gives you a chance to not have your business crash. If you're paying for 4 or 5 or 600 listings every month at 10 cents, 25 cents, 5 cents, whatever they charge you, depends on what your store level is, then you might as well just write a check for that and send it off to me, because you're going to get about the same amount of results for it. But if you keep your store number at the number of your subscription, hey, you're already paying for your store subscription, so that's already paid for. Don't pay eBay extra for listings unless everything in your store will come up in eBay search. Trust me, it matters. Everything you list that doesn't sell costs you money every month. If you put a listing up for a year at 10 cents a month, let's say that's your rate, you've already spent $1.20 on the item for nothing if it didn't sell. So you have to figure in that loss. And that's before you have any returns or anything else. It's just adding to your losses. Now, if you come up in eBay search, oh yeah, you put it right there because you'll make your money. You'll come up every time. But if you don't come up, don't put it there. Put it somewhere else until the opportunity is on eBay. I'll give you an example and then I'll move on to Hapino again. On eBay, if you're selling Harry Potter, or let's say Hello Kitty toothbrushes, one year the movie is pink themed, the next year the movie is purple. The box store, the year the movie's pink, has pink toothbrushes. The year the movie is purple, they have purple. They don't have pink. They don't want people buying their already written off, already closed out books. They want people buying the purple one that they just invested their millions of dollars in. That's where all the heavy SEO is going to be, so to speak. The people that, when you search for Hello Kitty, that's the one they're going to see. But the buyer that wanted the last year's model types in Hello Kitty, they don't see the pink one. They only see the new bottle. So they're going to go back and type in pink or last year's movie or whatever the definition is that you're using as a keyword. Then all of a sudden your competition doesn't show. Only the pink ones. So if you didn't list those on eBay a year ago and have them all dead from not selling, because see, once it's dead from not selling, it gets pushed down. It doesn't magically climb back up because someone else sold out above you. It doesn't happen that way. There's no list anymore. It's only based on search. So once you pop in there the next year after the big shots have moved on, you are now the box store. You've got 100 new in the box with a very good listing, with a good matrix, with the best selling record possible. Until then, you don't want to be losing that $1.20 a listing a year. Okay? You want to put that somewhere else so you're not losing any money at all, and when you sell, you're making more. Then when the opportunity on eBay where you can sell lots of them because your competition is gone, then you move it back to eBay. So that's why I'm excited about Hapino. Hapino is a great tool to use. They don't mind being the shelf where you stick your items. They don't care. They don't care if they have high volume sales. They want them. But that's not why they're in business. They're in business to give sellers the opportunity to put their stuff somewhere available for sale without gouging them so they don't fold. eBay used to be that way. Remember, you used to go to eBay, you'd go to a clearance sale, you'd see something at 50%, 90% off. You'd run right home, immediately list it, because the search engine would generate this huge list when anyone searched for anything similar. So you had a chance of selling. Doesn't do that anymore. Now, all that comes up is exactly what the buyer wanted, and just the top matrix to do that. No list. So, Hapino is now releasing. It's not out officially. You'll see it in my publication when it's out officially. But they are going to have an API where you can import all of your stuff, including multi-variations. That's the delay. They had a beta API, but they didn't have the ability to do multi-variations. You understand, for them to invest, to have all the bells and whistles on their platform is really not significant. Why is that? Well, they want to give you as much as they can, but they're not charging for anything. So when they have to, and they redid their entire site. And not only did they redo it, they redid it and then held off a few months to release it because they wanted to redo it again in a way that it would never have a significant update again. Trust me, for 4 months I know of, they have been paying and working on this. They could have released it without all the bells and whistles so it would just work. But no, they spend thousands and thousands and thousands more to make it work perfectly now and in the future without being paid to do that. See, most platforms, they would have just put it out so it worked, skeleton crew type work, and then they would have left it, especially if they're not charging you. Okay, just to give you an idea of how good this company is. Hapino is trying to fill the void that was left by eBay changing. You cannot build a business on a product flipping platform. Anything that is product to consumer, you're a drop shipper for the platform. Community to community platforms, you are not a drop shipper. Oh crap, sorry. You are not a drop shipper. It is between you and the buyer and you. They're just the thing that transmits it between the two. Hold on. All right, I've got an official letter I'm looking at here. All right, so Hapino is releasing out, just a standard thing. Hapino is releasing out their update, and it will be in my publication as soon as I get it. I'm going to be checking it 3 or 4 times a day. I've been waiting for this for a while. Now, what I'm going to do, we're heading out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use their API. I'm going to move all of my listings from eBay into Hapino. But that's not how it's, my employee, that's not how it's going to be. I am not ending a whole bunch of stuff on eBay. I'm going to end 500 listings on eBay. Those 500 listings will only be in Shopify Hapino, because I already have them in Shopify. I could have done this already, but I was waiting for Hapino before I ended the listings because I want to copy them from eBay. I don't want to copy them from Shopify. They're better copied from eBay. So once I import all of my listings from eBay into Hapano, I have a lot of work to do because I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do this. I have, are you ready? I have inventory software that will easily take care of the situation from eBay and Shopify, but it doesn't take care of the situation. Meaning if something sells from Hapano to eBay, there's no inventory control yet. I'm talking to Hapano and Nimble, trying to get them in cahoots, because if Hapano and Nimble were working together, I would have inventory control. So until I get that inventory control set up with these two companies, everything in Hapano, if I sell something on eBay, it's gonna still be in Hapano. My other sites will adjust. So I have to come to a decision. I already know that I'm going to end 500 items on eBay that will just be in Hapano. I don't have to do anything with those, or Shopify. I don't have to do anything with those either. But the 900 listings that remain, I've got to decide if I want to leave them in Hapano, especially multi-variations, because if they sell on eBay or they sell on Hapano, I have to manually adjust every day. What I'll probably end up doing is deleting everything that I don't have excessive numbers on. So like, let's say I have 10 items on eBay and I've imported it into Hapano. Probably what I will do is I will switch the inventory numbers. I'll split them. I'll put 6 in eBay and 4 in Hapano. When I sell out on either side, then I can just transfer the inventory number. So it's going to be a lot of work for me once Hapano is in there because I don't have the inventory control between them. But it doesn't matter. Once it's in there, I don't pay anything. It sits, I market it just like I would market eBay items. I funnel traffic. The advantage is I get YouTube sales on Hapano. I don't get anything like that on eBay. YouTube is built into Hapano's platform. That means I can actually get on YouTube, just like I'm doing right now, sell an item to my buyer on Hapano. Hey, check this out. This is my employee's phone. Here's my employee's phone. It's got my little dragon sticker on it, whatever I want to say. It's for sale for $19.99. I wish. I'd buy it right in a heartbeat. It's a very expensive phone. Not $19.99. But you can actually get on there on video and talk to your customers. Do you know how quickly you sell then? So it's giving me extra options with the same item. I can have the item on eBay with all the big mammoth traffic and everyone knows who eBay is. Yeah, maybe I'll get a sell there. I can have that same item on Hapano where I'm on a video talking about it. And if they see the video on YouTube, where are they going to go? That's not going to eBay. That goes to Hapano directly, built right into the platform. So they buy it on Hapano. I don't care where they buy it. I just want them to buy it. Alrighty guys, so the big announcement is Hapano's new update is coming out this week. They sent me a message yesterday telling me that this week that they would publish with me with their announcement. So that's coming this week. I'm very excited about it. I've been waiting for a while. There's a lot of people that have been waiting too. I have 114 sellers. 22 have already made little Hapano stores. They just created, they haven't added anything to it. All of these people are waiting for this API update. I have 120, I think it was 127 actually. Now I think about 127 on my list that have asked me, as soon as that's out, send me your article so we can get started. So, in one day, as soon as that's announced in my publication, there's going to be 127 eBay sellers that I know. These are not small sellers, guys. They're bigger than I am, most of them. Some are smaller, but most are bigger than me. All of them are going to be putting their inventory in Hapano with a push of a button as soon as I get that release. That's 127 sellers with stores larger than mine. I generate an income. This is a profit income of $100,000 a year. My earnings are excessively higher than that, but all the overhead costs eat most of it. Now, I'm the small store in this bunch. Just to give you an idea of how many millions of dollars are going to be transferred, not transferred, duplicated into Hapano over the next week. That's just the people I know. And that's not the people just reading my article. These are people that are waiting for this. So it's going to boom. It's going to boom. It's going to be huge. Just with the people I know, it's going to triple the size of the platform. So it's important to jump in on these community platforms at the beginning because their product database is built on what you're adding. So if you're the first one, I'll give you an example. My friend Kara, she has a Hapano store. She's not really doing anything with it yet. She's waiting for the API like everybody else. But she was all excited about it. She goes, guess what? I tried to put it in the catalog and there was nothing in the catalog for homemade baby things, I think. She goes, that means I'm the basis of the catalog on Hapino for homemade baby items. That means if anyone types in baby items, I'm the one they'll see. Now, there's a lot of categories opened. A lot of things have almost no products or very few in them. Find that product. If you have a choice of categories, which you do, I would look for the categories that don't have much in it because you're guaranteed SEO results if anyone ever types that. So, new platform, community, you could not ask for more. Alrighty guys, I've been on here 20 minutes. These videos are supposed to be 15. Let's see if it actually recorded the whole thing. So I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on about e-commerce. This is not an official show. My official shows are normally talking about what's in my blogs. I just wanted to address the Hapino issue because I am getting an enormous amount of people writing because they know it's time. Enormous amount of people writing, waiting for that API, and that is coming out. The multi-variations, all that's coming out this week, and it'll be announced at Ecom Tips publication. All right, guys, check out Hapino. Understand, I'm not telling everyone to leave eBay. I'm telling you to use eBay in the way it's designed to be used now, and then take the items that are a waste of money to be putting there, because they're not going to sell unless you funnel the traffic where you're not paying to funnel the traffic to yourself. Just until the opportunity opens up on eBay again. Then just duplicate it over on eBay and get those big sales. And in the meantime, build up your Hapino store on using video on Instagram. You can do it there. Doesn't link directly into the store, but the same YouTube video that you make on IGTV can be put in your Hapino store. So link those things together. YouTube is a huge market, bigger than most. So that's untapped for e-commerce platforms. Now it's tapped. So use Hapino. Use that YouTube. Learn all the new things that are out. It doesn't take but seconds to do this stuff anymore. It used to be very hard. Now you push a button, you record. You can even do it while you're driving. I'm doing it right now as we speak. You can even put a little video when you bought it at the store. I have actually done that and sold out of an item in a day. I went to a clearance sale. The item was 75% off. I bought it on a Facebook Live video. Later, I made a YouTube video of me shopping with it. I cropped it. It was the only one I ever did with a screen share, which was a pain in the butt. But I did it. I did a screen share of my one video. And I showed me buying. I showed me paying. I showed exactly what I paid for it. Then I showed what I marked it up, and I put the link up there, and I sold out in a day. 114 items sold in one day because of one video. One video. It's that kind of market out there, guys. You can do this. It doesn't matter what these platforms do. It's all about being a multi-platform seller and marketing your products. That's what it's about. Doesn't matter what the platform wants you to do. They want you to offer free returns. Put the damn free returns on there. If you don't do anything they say, you're not going to sell any items. So just do it, guys. And then put stuff in platforms where you can do whatever you want. Hapino, there's no micromanagement. So use both platforms. Use them for what they're for. All right, guys, this was show number 24 on IGTV with me. You can look me up by searching for Key Webco. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I'll talk to everyone again soon.